do more for your clients, right? What is the basis of a service business, of a service? It's serving others. So if you are running marketing for others, if you are a medical practitioner, anything where you're offering a service for others, which is everyone's doing something, you have to do it better. You have to do more, right? You have to do more for your client. If you're an employee doing management, do more management, better. Take more off the plates of others and do more. Therefore, you will have more value, you will have more power, you will get more experience doing those additional tasks, and you'll become better at them. And you're literally, by doing more and by giving more, you get more value. You give more value, and you become more valuable, right? And then you can charge more because you're a more valuable person. You have more skills, more experiences. You do more than other people. You're more productive. Because in one of the groups I'm in, another member talked about how they were in a mastermind where, and I'm in marketing agency space, guys. They were in this space. They were in a mastermind where the leader of the mastermind was essentially teaching them how to do a do it yourself or done with you marketing services offer, right? So where you approach the client, you get them onboarded, and you say, all right, here's our system. Here's how you can run the ads for yourself. And go ahead, run these ads, good luck. And they probably they probably had a course or some consulting or some tips or whatever, right, for how to do it actually, right? They're not just going to give you the SaaS product or the tool and say, go ahead and do it. I would at least hope they had a course. They probably did. Hopefully they did. But the thing is, guys, they ended up getting a lot of churn, a lot of people dropping off, a lot of people failing. Why? And I actually replied to this post and I said, you know what? It's kind of like a dentist saying, hey, thanks for paying me for this crown. Let's start. Here's all the tools. Good luck. And walking away. Maybe they give them an instruction sheet or something, right? And what's the point of this? Well, this is to exemplify that if you're positioning yourself as someone who's an expert in what you do, right? If you teach people how to do social media marketing, if you teach people how to do social media advertising, if you're doing this for someone else, you're essentially positioning yourself as an authority figure, as an expert in doing that, right? So as an expert in doing that, why would you then say, all right, thanks for paying me, all right, good luck doing it, I'm going to teach you how to do it? Because in that case, you know that you have an increased skill level at that service. And in order to be successful at that, you have to have a high skill at it, okay? If you're looking out for your customer, why would you go ahead and say, do this extremely difficult, highly skilled task, completely unskilled, and I have like a bare bones course that tells you how to do it? Because you know they're not going to succeed. So what you really should do, if you care about product and if you care about customers, a lot of SaaS founders are really into this. It's, how do we do more for our customer, make them do less? Time to value, increase the value, give them value, make them not scratch their heads, right? Just allow them to extract as much value as possible so that they continue to pay us our retainer or whatever, okay? And so a lot of these service businesses are like, how can I do as little as possible and give them as much of the work as possible? That's great. You know what? If you're a DTC, if you're a DTP, a direct to public, type of business where you're just spreading information far and wide and just saying, go ahead and do it. I can't do it for you. That's fine. Just accept and own that you're positioning yourself as such. Okay. Because, and also realize that you're giving the uneducated tools and they're going to fumble and bumble with them, okay? And that's part of the game. If you actually want to give people good results, you might as well do it for them and also simultaneously teach them how to fish as well, right? Because if you're saying, Alex, you know what? You're fishing for people, you're not teaching them how to fish. Guess what, dude? I just gave them a fish. Okay, if you teach someone how to fish, they might fumble and bumble around with the pole stick, and they might actually never figure it out themselves as well. And that person might starve and die because they never were able to figure out the fishing pole because you just gave them instructions and you sat on the other end of your keyboard, right? So fish for them. Sure, if you want to get the person the best results, my theory right now is that you should fish for someone using your experience, skill, and expertise to get them that fish because they're starving, they're hungry for the fish. You're selling them the fish And then you're saying, all right, here's the poll, and here's a laundry list of instructions. Oh, and by the way, we didn't discuss this really, but it's going to take you about 1 to 3 years of trial and error and experience developing this skill. I'm selling you the opportunity, the biz op, right? Biz op people, start a consulting business, start a marketing agency, right? I'm selling you the biz op, but what I'm not telling you is it's going to take 1 to 3 years of trial and error and skill. You have to be actually good at this, right? You can't be a bum. You can't be a bum. You got to be really skilled. So me as a biz op person, I'm saying, hey man, you can make $1 million doing this. Great. Here's the course. Here's how to do it. I'm here as a mentor for you. But they know that, look, man, you're not gonna find success, right? If they really wanted you to find success, it would be a DFY done for you. We're going to get you this because we are skilled at what we do. We've developed the skill over years, and we're going to get you that result. And simultaneously, if you want to learn to fish too, we're going to consult with you and teach you how to do this as well. Okay? So that's my point today, guys. If you're a business owner, think about how you can inject more of yourself into the tasks that are necessary for your client to get the result, right? Because as a dentist, right, they don't say, all right, guys, we're just going to place the crown. Now you guys have to go cement it, and you guys have to go take the post-op x-ray, and you guys have to do this. No, they're going to do as much as humanly possible themselves as the expert that actually knows how to get the result and the highest percentage success rate, okay? And then from there, obviously going home, like, look, you got to floss, you got to do this, you got to do that, okay? You know, home care, okay? I can't be in your home, but I'm doing everything humanly possible as the expert to get you this result. Put it in your hands, okay? Because I'm the expert, you're not. We all understand that, okay? So as an employee, as a business owner, as someone who's providing a service of any kind, you should be wanting to do more because you're the expert at that. So don't give it to the other person. The moral of the story is, if you want to be good at product and if you want to build a big business, you have to have a good product. You have to have a good product. You have to be able to get your people results more than 30% of the time, okay? Dentists, the crowns that they seat have a really high success rate, 90%, something like that. 10 years in the mouth, 90%, something like that, right? And if your product is like, okay, like maybe 20% of the time, it's not good enough, okay? You need to get good results 100% of the time for people. Get better results, build better products, serve, do more for the other person. We're a service business. We serve others. We do stuff for others, okay? It's not a time for laziness and how can I do as little as possible and make them do as much as possible and maximize my profit and minimize their results, right? Why do we have to say we got to get the better end of the deal? You just paid me $2K? Gotcha. Now you're getting this little product. You just paid me $2K. That's a ripoff. That's called a ripoff, guys. It's called a scam. Okay, so don't be a ripoff. Okay, over deliver. Right, you're charging a lot, but you're over delivering because you're charging a lot because your value is just so high. Your product is so good. Your service is so good. Customer service. Look at Andy Elliott's stuff. A lot of it's bare bones entry level. Just be good at customer service. Just serve your customers. Okay, so just my thoughts, just my message, and feel free to comment any thoughts, etc. See you guys in the next one.